Hi everyone, I'm Tina the Creative Guru with Gems, Paper, Scissors, and I am back. I am creating. I am super glad to be back. I've been battling a cold and all the things, and just transitions. They're hard for everybody. So I'm part of a downline. As many of you know, my direct upline is Shannon, and she runs and operates the Stampin' Buds team. And she has started to do sketches where she creates a sketch and then does a design with a paper pack that she really likes. And she shares it with her customer base, and then she shares it with her team. And she has given us permission, as long as we give her credit, which I have, to go ahead and play with her sketch. If you are part of my newsletter group and have purchased, I will be sharing her sketches there. So I suggest signing up for our newsletters. Um, so she shared out this really fun layout, and I am adapting it to my own. She used a fruit paper pack, and it turned out gorgeous. It's super cute, and I like it. But I am not going to recreate it exactly because that's part of a sketch challenge. Is you kind of make it your own. Um, I am using up some of my Frames and Flowers DSP pack from the annual catalog because I like to use what I have in my stash. You're welcome to follow along. I am going to share measurements in my newsletter next week and on Tuesday. I will go live. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you pretty much what I'm going to do. I am not installing photos yet because I'm still sorting them. I've narrowed down my photos down to like 18 or something like that. And this layout has space for 7 beautiful photos. I'm making this layout for my duck pond area. As many of you know, I have ducks and we raise them. We allow them to hatch. You'll see some little babies right there. We do clutches of eggs. Aren't my babies so cute? We have the baby duckies, and we let them hatch, and we raise them for meat and eggs, and just because they're super stinking fun to have. And so that's what this layout is going to be all about. Here's some little eggies getting ready to hatch from last year, and so that's what I'm going to use this layout for. I'm working on my 2024 scrapbook right now and getting it all caught up. I do know I will be expanding my layout and using more photos than the original 7 because we have flip flops. If you follow me over from close to my heart or are familiar with flip flops, you know how incredible they are. I'm going to shift my screen so you can see my desktop. There we go. Let's go ahead and make that like so. There. So you can kind of see flip flops you attach with your page protector, and it is super fun. They're clear, there's different sizes, and so you can attach it and expand your layout. You can do it vertically, horizontally, you can do large ones, you can do small ones, you can do side to sides like so. And so it expands your layout so much and makes it so much more fun. So I'm going to work on one side at a time. The sketch, as is shown here, I will be sharing the measurements, and let's get creating. I am using my, I'm not good on the color names, but this is the Calypso Coral, and starts with a C, it's Seafoam, and the Espresso, and like I said, the floral frames. So I'm just going to keep it really simple. The layout is super fast and easy, and I hope you enjoy. Craft along with me. And remember, Stampin' Up! Has started to incorporate the two-tone cardstock, so that is super cool. So I'm just lining it up. And if you've been with me for a while, you know I am not a perfectionist. I'm not going to quibble about whether or not a piece of paper is perfectly aligned and my photos are perfectly aligned. I really just wing it. I like the natural effect of messes and the flow of non-perfection. I think giving some imperfection, some people have to, and I am not one of them. it's freeing for me to not stress over it. So I will be adding my titles and photos separately. I will share a photo of it completed at a later time. So I've done my base plate, my A's, and of course I did this backwards. So, the sketch shows ABCs, and I laid that down before it was ready. But you know what? I'm going to cover that, so it's not a big deal. I've pre-cut these, but they are 4x4s, so that'll keep things pretty simple. And this is an alternating pattern, so we're going to give a little bit of a space there. And this is actually a textured paper. On the back side, it's this. Front side is this. And I really like not having my layouts too busy, so I tend to alternate with a pattern with a less busy feeling pattern. So it's just alternating these down. And hopefully I have enough adhesive on here, because we all know I like to put a lot on. I want my pieces to stick for eternity, which is hard on my adhesive, because I keep my scrapbooks in this wonderful sunroom, which is beautiful, but it is also really hard on temperature control, climate control, all the things, right? As you can probably hear, I have a head cold. We had the flu. Oh, really bad in this house. Daycare children have been super sick this year. And last week and yesterday, we have had so many children out sick. We have had head lice, we have had RSV, we have had COVID, we have had the flu, all exposures of all the gross things, right? Okay, so there's A and B and C's. So now this is D. So we'll put this back down. I may have to add more adhesive to make it really fat, but I think it'll be fine. So my household caught the flu. It was awful, like the flu always is. And once one of my daughters was feeling better and I was feeling better, we decided to take the dogs out to the woods onto a logging trail. So we hit Wildcat Mountain and did a recovery. So this is the basic. I'll add a title later. Sorry about that. I am not going to add my title or my journaling or my photos until much later. So that's the basics. There's page 1. There is supposed to be embellishments here. I will use the dies to flesh this out more, kind of like that. But I will show you the finished photo when it is finished on my VIP page and not anywhere else. It's one of the perks of being a VIP is you get to see the completeds of all the things. Just like the advantage of being on my newsletter is you get the links to the PDF files, so you can actually recreate it yourself. So I brought in the left-hand page so I can line up. So it's pretty close to online. So when you're looking at the layout, it will be cohesive. Okay. Then this will be photos. They'll be cut down to 4x4s with some flip flaps here and there. And then, you know what I have to do is it shows the little chevron cut pieces. So on one side is just a few, like so. I've got my scissors. I'm gonna do some chevrons. They're gonna be shallower. And again, this is how I do my chevrons. I cut it up the middle like so, and then trim my points up. So, and so we're going to alternate this. This one's going to be on the bottom. Like so. And then we'll go through. and attach. Let's tidy that up a little, like so. Put it right next to it. It's kind of cute. Do the next piece. Then on the top, I'm going to reverse this pattern. So the leaves and flowers will be over, and they'll alternate, the flip, as you will see. It's really turning out quite cute, I must say. So again, I'm keeping my pattern. Make sure you keep your pattern so that it's the same direction, because you hate to turn it, or at least I'd hate to turn it. That's one of the few things that would really visually bug me, is if I turned a pattern from vertical to horizontal and it was noticeable. So there we go. I'm going to roughly line it up like so. Okay, so it's lined up. There we go. This is a lot of chevrons. I probably should have cut these before hopping on, but live and learn. And then, yeah, so I'm going to make sure that, because I want my leaves and my flowers going a specific direction, I wanted to line that up, make sure that all was copacetic. So that, again, my patterns coordinate like that. So pretty cute, I think. I might add a label or tab. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so there goes the photos, and now it is just a matter of getting my chevron pieces lined up, right? So, and lots and lots and lots of chevrons. This is a chevron heavy layout. I really like it. I like how it adds some diversity. I tend to like busier layouts than people do. So yeah, anyways, that's how this is turning out. We'll see how many I actually cut out. I might have shorted myself. I don't think so, but I might have. No, I didn't have done enough. Okay. Because I want to do 2 full sets across the bottom and the top. So, yeah. Lots and lots of cutting of chevrons. And some are shallower and some are deeper to give dimension, right? Because the more dimension you add, the more layout pops. I want that down below. And obviously you can start and pause or speed up your viewing of this so that it is most appropriate for you and your needs. And if this was less of a pop layout, I would add some distressing to this by inking it up or splattering some Stella to this. Winks of Stella is a great way to add pop and wow to this. Just like so. Now I am going to reverse this pattern down below. Right? Because that is the way of the pattern, the sketch. Super cute. You know, when I first got my catalog and was thinking about ordering, I was not going to order this paper because I kind of thought it was ugly. It felt pinky to me, but I'm able to pull in more of the coral tones, which if you've been with me for a while, you know I love orange. Orange the corals, the pumpkins, those are my happy colors. And so this is actually turned into a paper pack that I am almost out of. I'm not going to order another batch because we have so many beautiful options and we add more every quarter. And we have those kits that are quick and fun and easy. There's just so much to play with. Why limit myself, right? I love how much options we have with Stampin' Up. So incredible. And adding in, we've started adding in the scrapbooking workshop kits that we used to have with Close to My Heart. And they're doing fantastic things with these options. The sky is really the limit. If you are interested in joining my team, I share everything and more with my team to use to benefit their business or just as a hobbyist. So Celebration, which is going on through the end of February, is such a perfect time to join. And you get, there's sign-on options available currently, and they're just fantastic. So I finished my layout. I'm going to grab my other side and zoom this out for you so you can see a little bit better. Isn't this just super, super, super fun? I'm going to be adding my embellishments and my photos and journaling and go through my stash of circles because I want this to be just gorgeous. I'm gonna pop back up and remove my screen here. Sorry about that. There we go. And so this is a fun little way to add to your repertoire for layouts. You grab Sketch, you grab whatever products you have on hand, go through your stash and expand the layout. Without further ado, sign up for my newsletter and receive it weekly with sketches and measurements and all the things. It's really bright in here. And I'm still kind of recovering from that flu, so I have a headache. So excuse my closed eyes. And the finished photos are shared in my Facebook VIP group. So if you want to see it completed, go on ahead and pop on over there. Bye for now. I'll be back next Friday with another installment with another sketch challenge. Bye-bye.